Okay, greeting everyone. So my name is Tony Mai, and I am the teacher of IELTS Basics. So I'm very glad to meet you. So as this is our first class, so I want to let's make our this day like oh a day for us to introduce ourselves. So before I begin, I want to play a little game with you. So on the screen, there are three pictures about a few facts about me. I want you to take a look and guess about the facts that I provide. You are free to either unmute yourself and speak out loud your guess, or you can just simply type the answer on the chat box. Okay, so as I can see, so in terms of the left picture, you have guessed correctly. My horoscope is Taurus. And a fun fact about me. So because I'm Vietnamese, I also watch Chinese zodiac sign, and mine is a dragon. And I can see that the right one is pretty easy to guess as well. I'm studying at Teachers College, Columbia University. And number five is the number of the research articles that I have published. Some other fun facts about me, I'm a true bookworm. And although I was an introverted student, I have to take a very extroverted extroverted job as a teacher. And I'm looking forward to use my skills and my knowledge as well. And how ironic it is, although I'm not a big fan of traveling, have traveled to around 6 or 7 countries. And I'm looking forward to use my experience studying or traveling to those countries to talk to you. Okay, now let's talk about my credentials. So you might think that I'm a little too young to teach IELTS. Well, although I may be a little young, I am currently attempting to complete my master degree at Teachers College, Columbia University. And I am a certified IELTS teacher from ALAC. My IELTS is 8, and I also achieved a degree in teaching economics English at a distinctive class. And I have completed the teaching higher education teaching certification offered by Harvard Book Center. So now let's talk about some interesting facts about my course. So my course has four have my because this is a practice-based basic IELTS class. So I will have four main aspects. The first one, I shall include some theories so that you can understand how IELTS work. The theories shall include the format of the IELTS, would be the passages that are used in the first, second, and third academic IELTS. What would be the first part? Which recording would be used for the first, second, third, and fourth part of the IELTS listening test? What would be included in the writing or speaking test? So, what should you have from those knowledge? Well, you will be able to understand how IELTS work, especially I believe you want to know this most. You want to know how IELTS is graded. So based on the grading of IELTS, you can develop your personalized IELTS strategies. And and our classroom will focus on practice as well. This is the aspect that I took pride in compared to other IELTS classes. I want to have you build your own IELTS strategies that basically suitable for your personal learning interests. Want to have you earn not only your academic scores, but also improve your English in the most genuine way. And also understand the practical uses of each component of IELTS. There will be there will be a lot of purposes that each part of the IELTS is specifically designed for so that we can adapt to real life situation. But I will use them. I will talk more about them when we move on to the details of the class. So I want you, before we begin, I want you to work in a bonding activity. So you remember the picture, the picture slide. So now I want you to duplicate this to make a copy of this slide. And then let's play two slides and choose one slide. So each student shall make a copy of this slide, and then you will choose three pictures to show two truth and one lie. Three pictures shall represent you, and I will tell you what we should do in the next part. And then I shall break you into three breakout rooms so that we can have a small discussion about the two truths and one lies. I believe that we will listen to a lot of interesting ideas. So, can you still see the slides on your computer? Very good. So, in the file part, you will see make a copy. And in the make a copy, you select the specific slide so that you can make a copy of that slide. And then I want you to show your slide through the share screen button in the breakout room. And to insert the picture, you can simply push the insert button, and then you can choose to insert it from your computer or simply search the web. I like searching the web more because I only need to type down what I want to see, and then I simply press insert. So now let's play. And after you play, I want to invite some of you to introduce your truths and lies, and then I'm really looking forward to see how you feel about it here. Okay, now here comes the most important part, our syllabus. So I will share screen for you about our syllabus. So this is our syllabus. So you will see that there are several details that I will move on later. But basically, I will send it to you after this class. You will see that there are a lot of aspects that you will have to go through and lots of content, lots of content, targets, and also my personal feedback to you. However, the most basic aspects shall be, I shall include 4 parts of the IELTS. And there will be videos, there will be content, there will be text-based content, audio, etc. to meet your learning preference. And there will be specific targets that I am to provide each day. And then I hope that we can work with each other and practice well with each other. Oops, sorry. Now, I will move on to how our class works. So basically, our class shall be a flipped classroom, a flipped practice-based classroom. So that means that you shall learn about your concept, your knowledge through the learning platform, and then we will do the practice in our classroom. And also, if you want, you can submit your answer in advance on your web so that so that you can listen again what your performance, and you will be able to um, know what you should improve before working in class. This is totally optional. And in class, we will look at some examples of a good performance if it's the productive, if it's speaking and writing tasks. Like we will analyze a successful speaking sample and to say the criteria to say if which part match which criteria to help to earn that point. And in terms of reading and listening, we will do the practice test to practice the strategies that I have instructed you. And after that, we shall have a peer-to-peer practice so that we can learn from each other. And of course, I will provide you my experience as an IELTS student and IELTS test takers and give you some advices on how you could improve yourself. My ultimate goal is to create a sustainable English proficiency for you so that you can survive and thrive in the true academic context in real life, like when you study abroad. I can teach you tricks and tips, but I won't do that much because I want you to build a genuine English proficiency so that you can survive and thrive in when you study in America or in British. Because you know that if you just rely on tricks and you can earn a high score, it is true. But I want to ask you, if you cannot produce English, if you cannot listen well, and if you cannot read well, how can you survive in when you study in America? So that's what I expect of you. So this shall be the final aspect of today's class. We shall have a learning contract. So here, I want you to democratically discuss to choose the most suitable goals, commitments, and routes for our classroom. Please type your ideas into the chat box or just unmute yourself and tell me what you think. I want you to make sure that you know your goals. You have sworn the commitment. I want you to commit. I want you to show some commitment to yourself. This is your words, and you are obliged to follow. I can give you a suggestion, and you can choose to vote okay or not, like through your through the emoji meter. For instance, the first one is that always always prepare yourself before class. That is to always watch a video or read an article before you come to class. Any idea? Okay, so that should be the end of our first class. So I am looking forward to working with you in the future. I have seen a lot of I have faith in you. I have seen a lot of potential in you, and I'm really excited to work with you in the future.